Please tell me you can equip it. Oh. We lucked out, viewers. The wind staff is not cursed. Thank God. Thank God. I would have flipped out and spazzed out and everything if that would have been the case. I would have been like, God, no! Phew. I feel relieved. As though a great burden had been lifted from my shoulders. Alright, we'll remove this looter's knife and trade it off to Cassandra, and she'll enchant it as well. I don't know what the best knife is inside of the game, or the best dagger, the best robber weapon for that matter. Probably would be a force sword, but I need for our robber to be a little bit more mindful of the treasure chests. Though not so much anymore, because treasure chests are really starting to become quite useless to us. But I just want to be on the safe side, because I want to see what that Mega Dragon does. And knowing my luck, the instant that I try to spring open the treasure chest with him... Stupid unk. It will probably go off in his face, and it's probably going to be some eradication treasure chest that will eradicate anybody who fails to open it properly. Oh, dagnabbit. So we're here just enchanting everything that we have. I'm not going to be enchanting all the armor, at least not right yet, unless I deem it necessary, and I mean absolutely necessary. I'm going to just skip right over it and just enchant all the weapons. Because having high enough weapons should work for us, that combined with levels. Cast, enchant item, looter's knife. And 2 more enchants of that. We'll rest up and we'll keep on re-enchanting. So much to do. Then after I'm done with this, I'm planning on going out and going for Might and Magic 8. I also really have got to speak with Chaz about finishing up the Gauntlet playthrough as well. So much that I need to do still. Oh, and for those of you who are wondering about Mabinogi and whatnot, I've been keeping on going with that. It's been kind of like my little crutch that I've been using to get me through college, and you know, something that would be just like if I just got insanely sick of if I got insanely sick of working on my college work or my college game, then what I just did was I went out and I started playing that for a little bit just to give me a bit of inspiration and a little bit of a breathing room. But near the end, I had to even stop doing that because it was just you know, check your code, keep on doing all the stuff with your code. I even had a lot of stuff hit the cutting room floor because what happened was that the monsters, whenever they were spawned, the hit test would hit test everything inside of the monster's movie clip. Now, I normally coded in a bar over above their heads, which would indicate what their 8 current health points were versus their maximum health points. The problem was the health bar would stick out above the monster. Now it would occasionally stick to the right and to the left above that. Since it was nested inside of the monster's movie clip, well, if you attack the health bar, it would count as hurting the monster, and you don't want that. Now, I know exactly how to be able to fix that problem, but the problem is, like I said, it was, you know, I had only 2.5 months to work on it, and the due date was, like, right the very next day, so all I could do was just make it so that I had only a hero have a health bar that was animated and everything. But I tell you what, it was a very, very fun experience. Actually going out, coding a game that was something that was fun. And the thing I couldn't believe about it is they were like, well, we're trying to, the department head came to me after he took a look at the game and was like, well, this works, and there's no major bugs with it, and I don't think there are any major bugs with it because the teacher has not emailed me saying that there is any major bugs with it, come fix it. Then they're going to have it on the on the college's website underneath the Flash games the students have created. The thing you have to understand is that it's a role-playing game. Coding role-playing games is very code-intensive and text-intensive and graphic-intensive too if you want to make it actually look good. And well, it requires a lot of coding to be able to do all that. So not very many people have been able to code out stuff that will fit underneath the role-playing game branch. So they were like, well, we need somebody that can actually code a role-playing game to actually have that for underneath our role-playing game branch, underneath our Flash division, so that way players can see, you know, games created by different categories and whatnot. And since I was pretty much the only person to do that and make it actually look somewhat decent, they're like, well, hey, we'll do that. We'll have you hop on our website. Awesome! I mean, I'm not going to, don't get me wrong, I'm not the most prestigious student there or anything near that. I mean, this is like the second time I had to take the class over again, to give you an indication. Alright, one more enchant item. And... alright, we might be risking going to plus 23 territory, so... Frick! I knew I should have stopped. Please do not be broken, please do not be broken, please do not be broken, please do not be broken. Yes! And as you can see, his thievery is now 246. I think he's got enough thievery to last him through the game. Oh, I've just been getting really lucky, folks. Do not do what I am doing. Trade item Photon Blade to Cassandra, and we'll start enchanting this. Yeah, keep an eye on your gear before you enchant it. Oh, also, right. Also, I was hoping, too, that someday after I get myself all squared away with a job and everything, to be able to do what Proton John is doing, or something like that, and record some of the brawl matches I have. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I'm going to try to get a capture card for that, and hopefully I'll be able to start recording the console gaming as well. But before we go through all that stuff, we have so much we still need to do here on the computer. It's just plain outright silly. Because Dwarf Fortress, it takes a while to get through, and... woo, run away! I don't know what a holy man is doing with zombies. It doesn't sound very holy to me. Maybe an unholy man? Here we are, Boar's Tongue Tavern. Right. Rest up. Thank you. And we will start enchanting these Photon Blades. We only have one more weapon to enchant after this, and then we'll be done. We'll go out, and I think we'll try our luck against some of the more powerful encounters of the game. For example, down near Corpus Bay, which is somewhere along the southwestern edge of the map, I want to head down there because I think there might be another very powerful level up method. I'm pretty certain that there is a lich down out there that we might be able to take care of, and I want to see if I can do that, because it would be a great way to be able to gain levels once you have once you have Holy Word. And it might work in place of the Cuisinarts and the Ancient Dragon if you don't feel like fighting either of those. I still also have to look through all the time periods off-screen and try to find Spaz Twit and that 250 Time Lords encounter. But that will be for another time, I imagine. I'll try to off-screen that. I should probably be off-screening this too, but whatever. Or maybe I'll just record it anyways and be like, suffer, viewers! Suffer!